Anybody who's a climber who likes alpine climbing the mountains dreams about the Eiger, because we all grow up on the stories of the Eiger. It's the most famous, the most notorious wall in the world. It's had many of the great adventures that make for the good stories, and so we've all learned about them, and every climber would love to do this ascent. Very few actually do. Most climbers would more love to have done it than to actually do it. But so for me, there's that whole element as a mountaineer, and then there's my family connection, because the Eiger was so associated with Dad that we actually once got a postcard when we were living in Switzerland. It was addressed just Eiger John, Switzerland. You know, he was well known for his obsession with the Eiger even back then. And so for me, it's a way of, it was a connection to Dad at the same time as it was a connection to this mountain that all climbers admire and fear and want to climb. I'm not used to having my family with me on climbing trips. There's many reasons for that, but on the whole, when I go climbing, it's independent trip. In this case, they did come. My wife and my daughter came, and they're very much a part of the film. And I just really can't imagine having done it without them there. Their support was so invaluable. They added a level of richness to this. You know, I was there to fulfill my own dreams, but now what matters most is being with my family, and so having them be a part of fulfilling this dream made it so much richer than it ever could have been without them. Someone came up to me after one of the first screenings and said, "This isn't a story about climbing, it's a love story." And she really nailed it, because it's a love for my expression of my love for my father and my family back then, but more so of my current family and their support that I depended on during this, and the strength of the bond that was built through this process in our reunion, so it really develops that, and you get a sense that it's not, you know, there is no, the Eiger's for me is not like any other climb. It is a very personal journey, and the personal journey is, I mean, the family is the biggest part of my personal journey, and so bringing those together, I think, expresses this.